If you're going on a long trip, say to Japan, or it doesn't even have to be that long, but you dread going on that trip because you think it's going to be just really long and uncomfortable, well, here I am to give you my 15 favorite things for adults plus stuff for kids that will make your flight so much better. The first thing is you want to be comfortable, right? So these are my favorite leggings of all time. If you've seen my pandemic attire video, this is one of those things. It's beyond yoga leggings. And if you get the space dye, oh my gosh, it's like the softest, most comfortable leggings I have ever worn. But yes, they're a little pricey. So if these are a little too pricey for you, my Amazon $10 ones that I absolutely love are actually already stuffed in and I don't want to unpack them. So I'm sorry, but they're $10 and I have the links in the description so you can grab them. I can buy multiple of them. They're thin, they're almost like Lululemon Aligns. They're fantastic. And if they get ruined, they're $10, right? So I'm not super worried about them. I also love these joggers, which were also like $10 on Amazon. I love them. I also get really cold, and so I have a little sweater, and this is my favorite one to just have because who doesn't want to spread a little joy to the person in front and the person behind? And I've gotten so many actual comments about like, oh, that's so sweet, that's so nice. So a little something that will keep me warm and hopefully spread a little warmth and joy to the people around me. So that is my attire. But then, y'all, this is the first time I have taken people up on these compression socks. They go up to your knees, right? And they're super tight. Well, I shouldn't say super tight. They're tight enough, right? They're compression-y enough. Ta-da! These are just from Target, but there are a ton on Amazon. And I have links again. But look at that. They compress and they just make you not get those swelly ankles and all that stuff that you do not want over a long period of time of just sitting in a seat, right? So do yourself a favor, pay your $10 or whatever to get pairs of these and make yourself so much more comfortable. And while we are on feet, let's get to slippers. I love bringing slippers, and these are the ones that I'm going to show you, but do not bring these. These are my favorite slippers at home, actually, because you can clean the floor with them. I'm not going to show you the under of them, but I got them in Japan. They're like little cleaning slippers. They're dual function. I love it. They're comfortable. But I love those. Don't tell anyone, but I took some from a hotel one time. And so they come in their neat little packet and it's just super lightweight. If something happens to it, so what, right? Or if you wear flip-flops, that's fine too. Something just really easy to put on and off because I love my Allbirds and I wear them everywhere. However, I don't want to be sticking my finger in to slip them on and off. I could just step on the back, but I don't really want to do that either. So if you have slippers, those are so much easier to get up, whether you need to get up for someone to go to the bathroom or go to the bathroom yourself, go brush your teeth, whatever. Slippers are amazing. Now, this is my favorite water bottle. It's UV Bright. I have friends that have the Lark water bottles that are really expensive. They're UV cleaning water bottles. And I, being the cheap, frugal person that I am, was like, hey, is there anything that is similar but not as expensive as that? I don't want to pay $100 for a water bottle. So this is my favorite. You just click the top so that it starts cleaning and you can fill it up at the airport. You have to obviously have it empty for TSA, but then you go through and push that button. You have cleaner water. Voila. And I always have water because my husband thinks I had some sort of trauma where I didn't have water at some time. So I need to have water on me at all times, but I love it. And obviously the part that I drink of isn't out, so it's just clean, it's just good. I love it. Voila. And the worst thing that could happen to you is that your devices go out, right? So I carry this power pack with me at all times. This is the Anchor one, but I actually also have another one in here. It's a smaller one because sometimes I don't want to take out this big dogger and and use it because it's just heavy, right? So sometimes I like this little one, or maybe one of my family members needs one. And thankfully, this one has two. So it can plug in multiple, right? If an iPad and a phone need charging, but I just keep the cords in there with me as well. So this is my little one pack so that if my phone is low all of a sudden or my iPad and I don't want to miss out on being able to do stuff on a plane, right? Because that is valuable time. You can get some stuff done if you're just sitting there. So pack that definitely. That goes with me anywhere, really. Now let's talk about being comfortable. I can fall asleep almost anywhere, but a lot of my family members cannot. So here are a few things. One is headphones or earplugs. So earplugs, I don't like those foamy ones. Our family is a big fan of these. I don't know what you call it, the jelly moldy ones where you kind of smush it and then you stick it and it makes a seal on your ear. There's a lot of different brands. Max is probably the most well-known one. I think this is like the CVS or Target one. So totally fine, you know? Or I love my noise canceling earbuds because yeah, my earbuds go in, they cancel. I can listen to my audiobook, I can listen to a podcast, I can listen to a whatever. I love reading, so if I can have time on a plane while I'm trying to rest or whatever, and also listen to an audiobook, that is my jam. If you want all my recs, go check out Amy N's Reads. I have all the different places that you can check out there. If you have kids, you may want to get a splitter. So in our case, we don't have devices for each of them. A lot of times they will share one device and watch the same thing, but obviously you don't want to be sharing headphones, especially if they're over the ear headphones, because that's just silly. How do you even do that, right? But with a splitter, that is great. They each get their own headphones. The sound goes to each of them. Even an adult can listen in if we wanted to. It's just an easy way to simplify that whole how do you listen to one device thing. If you want non-digital options for kids to occupy their time, I love origami stuff. And this is a fun one that we got in Japan at the Nintendo store in Tokyo. It is a Mario origami set. And they make all kinds of things like this, or Shy Guy, or Princess Peach. I think you can see some of them here, but it's super fun. Origami is a fabulous way to occupy their time. There's so many different things that are not devices, even though I will be honest, devices, they get to be on it for almost as much as they want on flights. Anything goes, really. Well, not anything, but they get a lot more stuff than usual, like sweets and juices and devices and all of that. But it's always good to have some non-device options to get their eyes rested, get their brains rested, all of that. I'd love to hear your favorite non-device fun things to do for kids in the comments. I was talking about sleeping. Sometimes it's not dark, right? And you want it to be dark. So here are my favorite new eye masks from Manta Sleep. You can totally customize it. This is the Pro, so you can sleep on the side, all of that, but I obviously can't see anything right now, but it is really lightweight and comfortable. And check this out. You can actually change the eye things so that it's totally customizable to you. And I even have these. I'm not going to take these on me, or with me, but these are weighted ones. And so it is like an acupressure if you're having like sinus pain, if you're needing a little extra something for rest. So maybe you're taking a nap and you just want to lay down and wear your weighted eye mask. It is fantastic. They have tons of different products, so go check that out. Oh, by the way, they also have kid eye masks, and if you've seen me, our kids got some Manta ones too, and they love it. If you're going on a long plane, you need snacks, right? And if you have kids, you know you need snacks. So while airplanes might provide snacks, some don't, as you know, this one. But I like to take snacks that I enjoy and that the kids enjoy, so I know we won't have any issues. Ryan snacks are one of the big ones that we love. They're clean, they're natural, not like a ton of sugars, they're not gonna be bouncing off the walls everywhere. They're already gonna get juice or whatever, right? So I love these, a little fibery. I also love Perfect bars, like bars that you can just take on the go. I know they're refrigerated, but you can take them for a few days without refrigerating. So those are all great things. I also love ginger chews, and I know several friends that do as well for settling tummies. Sometimes your tummy just doesn't do well on flights where you're just not moving as much or you're not eating the normal things. So if you bring ginger chews, it might just be a nice little cleanser for you or something to settle your stomach. I also I also love this. This is my moringa. This is my favorite moringa. A lot of people might do IV, liquid IV, for just hydration and replenishing your body with electrolytes and all of that. I love this. I am preferential to this because it has extra immune boosting properties. Like if you have not heard of moringa, friends, you need to go look it up. But this is my favorite. Sometimes moringa just tastes really bitter and sticks in your throat, but this one's so easy to drink. I just drop it in water. If I have lemon, that's my favorite way to drink it, but I probably won't if I'm traveling, right? But I just mix it in with water and I drink it so it hydrates me. It gives me immune boosters so that when I'm on a plane with a whole bunch of people who I don't know where they're from, what they've touched, what they've eaten, where their hands have been, right? I'm still protecting myself as best as possible by boosting my vitamins, immunity, all that kind of stuff. So this is a must travel item with me. Let's talk about toothbrush. There are some cool things like just add water disposable toothbrushes. I have not looked into it, but this is always a must into my backpack, my easy to access, because I don't want to go to sleep and use all my stuff to have nasty teeth, nasty breath, all that kind of stuff. I just want it clean so I can rest, I can rejuvenate, and that is that. A lot of these things are also for kids as a family, right? But I'm going to name two specific things for kids that are lifesavers for us. One is the Bubble Bum. It's a car seat and basically a booster seat that inflates. And so you can squish all the air out of it and store it up, and then it inflates back up. You put it in a car, a taxi, an Uber, or whatever as you need it at your destination and on the way back. It's fantastic. If you have smaller kids, I highly recommend the Ride Saver vest. It has been fantastic for us. It's a little vest that goes on. It becomes a car seat. It's amazing. Makes traveling so much easier, lighter, stress-free with just these few things. And may I introduce to you Shaun the Sheep. This is a ride-on suitcase that my kid absolutely loves, asked for it for Christmas, and he's missing his little pull string because the kids have used it for something else, kid life, right? But the kid can pack their suitcase, and if they get tired, because let's be honest, when we fly to Japan or when you fly really long distances, your kid is going to be tired. They're not going to want to walk around, but you're not going to want to carry them, especially if they're getting older and bigger, right? You've got these suitcases, you've got these children, they can sit on it and you can just pull them along. How awesome is that? We love it. It's fun. The kids just ride around in the house with it too, so it becomes an extra toy. I highly recommend it. Also, this isn't really for the plane, but if you have not heard of laundry sheets, you need to get some to take with you on a trip because these things are lifesavers. You don't want to have to go around looking for liquid detergent or even powder. It's hard to carry, right? These sheets are so awesome. You just take one of these, drop them into your load of laundry. It just melts, it becomes soap, it cleans your stuff. It's amazing. You can even use it for hand washing. So you can just melt it into water in the sink and then do your hand washing if you want to wash a few, personal items if they get dirty. And so seriously, pick up some laundry sheets. Here's another fun, just bonus item. If you have a pencil case like this from your kids, I love this to just keep all of my special important documents like passports or boarding passes or check-in papers or whatever it might be. I like to put it in one place. Here it goes. Just a fun little bag. If you have something else like a clutch, use that. But if you have a pencil case that kids aren't using, it's perfect. Those are my essentials. If you have more essentials that I did not mention, but you're like, Amy, what about this? You need to get this, or you disagree with something, let me know in the comments. Happy to have this conversation and make the ultimate list together. Have fun on your trip, friends. Bye.